so today I'm gonna show you how to deal with Kazuya's 50-50 mix-up. In my opinion, it's like the game's best or like strongest 50-50 mix-up. Like it can take your health in no time. So how do you deal with it? It's very easy. There are like three or four ways. The first one is I'm gonna show you 1 second. So the first one, you're playing against a Kaz and he doesn't help you, right? The first one, what you can do is patience. You wait for the 50-50 to finish, right? You know, like right now. See, you wait for your turn. Wait. See, your turn now. See, as you can see, that was a punish. That's like the first. That's the like one method of doing it. Patience. You have to wait for him to like do his attacks. If you keep doing it, if you don't like get up every time, your opponent's gonna know your opponent is not that dumb. So what your opponent is gonna do is he's gonna do that. So what is that? You're gonna give him free damage, but what that does is it finishes his 50-50. Like now it's your turn to attack. So it's good if you keep like mixing it. One time you don't get up and one time you do. So you know it's better like that. So that was the first one. Patience. You have to wait. You have to play with the opponent. You have to get in their heads. That was the first one. I'm gonna show you the second one, which is the most effective in my opinion. The most effective. So I'm gonna show you 1 second. The second one is the sidestep. As you can see, you have to sidestep left. Oops. Sidestep left. It's gonna finish his 50-50. Like the health save and 4-4-3 is not gonna connect. So I'm gonna show you his health sweep now. That's the health sweep. The 4-4-3 is much easier to sidestep than the health sweep, but you know it's still doable. As you can see, I got in his back. Very easy. It's very effective and very easy. As you can see, you cannot sidestep right. Like there's no way you can sidestep it right. You're always gonna get hit if you do it right. See, if you do it left, way easier. So that was the second way of doing it. Sidestep, which is the most effective in my opinion. If you wanna be good against Kazuya, you have to have good movement or good side steps and everything. The third one is you have to just guess it. You have to guess it. That's the third way of doing it. You have to guess the 50-50. You have to get in the opponent's head and shit. And also, you might ask, I'm doing side step and shit, but the opponent does while sending to him. This thing. It's a homing move, like they do fucking weight test and then while sending to, right? So you cannot. There's nothing you can do about it. It's a homing move. It's gonna defeat the side step. So what you have to do is, again, it's a 50-50 guess. You have to learn your opponent. You have to outplay him. Maybe he does it every time, so you don't sidestep. Maybe he does it like once in a while, so you sidestep it. Like you have to play with your opponent. You have to get in his head. You cannot let him control it, so you have to get in his head. You have to like guess, like you know, it's a little bit of guess. Maybe he's gonna do it, maybe he's not gonna do it. So you have to play with the opponent. Sometimes sidestep, sometimes don't. So you know, you play with the opponent. The third one, as I already mentioned, you have to guess it. Like that, you have to guess it. That's you know, there's no other way of dealing with it. Like you have to guess it. These were the three ways to deal with 50-50s of Kazuya. Kazuya's 50-50 is really good. I know main man says Kazuya is hard and shit, but you know, I think main man is a noob anyways. I don't think main man is good. So you know, I refuse to believe that. Kazuya is very, very strong if you know how to play him. Main man Sui, I disagree with you, but I'm sorry man, that was my opinion. Well, this is how you deal with Kazuya's 50-50 and I hope this helps.